Hey everybody, this is Wendy from Wendolonia, and today I'm coming at you with a traveler's notebook process layout video. This one featuring a team photo of my son's baseball team. Um, you'll have to excuse me, I have a little bit of a cold today, so my voice is a little rough, but I'm going to try and get through this video anyway. So what you're seeing here is I had the photo that I took over the professional photographer's shoulder, and I printed it out as a 3x4 photo, and I had picked out some stuff to use. My goal was that this was going to be a pretty quick layout. So I started off and I got a piece of baseball themed paper in a subtle kind of print. It's gray with lighter gray icons and stuff on it. And I cut that mostly down to size before I started. And then my other goal on this, because I wanted to make it quickly, was to only use die cuts and stickers on this page. No stamping, no typing anything. I was just going to use my handwriting and some die cuts. And I actually managed to do that, and this page came together very quickly because of that. So you'll see I had a couple of big baseball die cuts that I cut up, and now I'm just kind of trying to figure out what I'm going to use on the page. This is probably what took me almost the longest, was arranging and rearranging stuff, trying different things, seeing what I liked, what I didn't like. I knew I wanted to use those big baseballs, and my son's team colors are brown and yellow, and so I wanted to kind of stick with those colors as much as possible. I found that a lot of baseball scrapbooking stuff comes in red and blue, red, white, and blue, which only one time ever have either of my children had a red and blue colors for their baseball team. Otherwise, they're always something completely different. And so I found a lot of times the products just don't quite coordinate with the photos. This year we've got this bright yellow and brown and black. I don't know. They didn't have a lot of choices on pants colors. So anyway, so I'm going through and I picked out some die cuts from a big pack by Bella Boulevard. It's just their baseball ephemera pack. And I picked out some that I thought would match the photo, and then I just sort of chose from that batch of photos of die cuts. So I've pretty much decided on what I want here. I've got a little tab with a baseball glove. I have those big baseball pieces and a baseball bat. And so now I'm just sticking those down and finishing up this cluster over here on the left-hand side of the page. And then when I've got that all glued down, I am going to move over to the right-hand side of the page. So I still hadn't quite decided what I wanted to do over here. I was thinking I might use a big die cut or something like that baseball field. But then I ended up thinking I just want to keep it kind of simple. So I put down this baseball word, which is red, as you can see. And then I decided, maybe a glove, maybe these smaller balls, and I decided I really just didn't want that. I wanted to put some journaling above and below the baseball die cut. So I just cut up another one of those baseballs, the big ones, and I put one part down there near the bottom, and I was gonna put the other one up near the top, but I didn't like how the page looked with that. Like, I didn't feel like it looked balanced. So instead I just decided to skip it all together. So now I add a little bit of journaling, just a little bit about the coaches and how we like them and, who was on the team, that kind of stuff. Nothing earth-shattering. And I wrote that in, I hand wrote it. And then when I was done with that, I thought about just leaving it, but I decided I wanted just a little bit something more. So I had this big sheet of stickers, and you can kind of see me looking at it. And I thought about adding some of those words, but none of them were quite right. Again, with baseball products, I find that they all say things like grand slam, home run, champion, and all that. And your kid isn't always hitting home runs and grand slams. Some kids do that, but other kids just play baseball. And so a lot of these words just kind of don't work. So instead, I decided to go with that sticker, that border sticker that just looks like stitching. Put that down on each side, top and bottom, and then I decided it looked good, and that wrapped it up. Thanks a lot for joining me today. I always appreciate it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And I'd also like it if you'd consider subscribing to my channel. Don't forget to hit that bell so you always get notified when there's a new video up. Thanks a lot, and see you next time.